Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Father.
Wow, gising na gising tayo lahat. Kahit init. Alright, so we're happy that you are here. So today's gospel talks about the two sisters. Who are they?
Martha and Mary.
Okay, so Martha and Mary are two distinct characters. And in today's gospel, we are hearing them not to have done two separate things. In most preaching, priests would say, Martha and Mary are representations of what is an active life and contemplative life. Alam niyo yung mga madre, there are sisters who are active, meaning those who are working outside, like missionaries of charity, no? Mother Teresa sisters, yung mga sa Lazarus, no? Daughters of charity. Yung nagpapatakbo ng ospital, na St. Paul, sisters. Yung mga madre na sisters that are running schools, no? RVM, Religious of the Virgin Mary. They're known to be active sisters. They're outside working, laboring in the world. And then, who are the contemplative sisters? Sisters who are cloistered. In the Philippines, I think you're familiar with the Pink Sisters, right? So the perpetual adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, that's what they do. They pray 24 hours a day, no? In front of the Blessed Sacrament. So they are contemplative. They are on their knees praying. So if you are to choose between active or contemplative, which are you? Which do you prefer? Do you like the active or do you like the contemplative? Who wants to be active? Active. Who wants to be contemplative? Ako. So, Miss Sister T is contemplative, but actually, in reality, she's very active with her work. Alright? But I'd like to deviate from the description because if you try to look at it, no, in the representation, Mary listened to what Jesus was saying, but Martha appeared to be distracted, no, by her many tasks. So, what's wrong with being busy working, serving the Lord? The Lord has brought guests, no, in the house, and so Mary was very busy attending to serve those guests, especially Jesus and His friends. So, kung titignan mo dito, parang may mali ba sa pagiging busy? Wala, di ba? So, we should not look at it that way. Okay? So, what is Jesus trying to say in our reading today? If you notice, Martha, okay, ang aligatang si Martha, came to Jesus and he said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me by myself to do the serving? Tell her to help me. Parang, Lord, ako na lang mag-isa nagtatrabaho. Pwede bang ano? Parang gusto na kumanta ni Martha, all by myself, I wanna be all by. Bakit? Pagod na siya. Siya na lang mag-isa. No? So, she was telling Jesus, please, tell my sister who's sitting at your feet to help me out. But, Jesus answered, okay, in the answer of Jesus, for us to understand why Jesus said that, we have to understand the context. Where is Martha coming from? Bakit siya nagkagaganon? Okay? So where is Martha coming from? The context here is this. Are you familiar with golf? Diba? Golf, yung larong golf. Okay, yung mag-swing-swing. Hindi yung golf ng mga tumang. Golf. The golf is gentleman only, ladies forbidden. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Gentleman only, ladies forbidden. In the time of Jesus, no, those who are allowed to listen to the teacher, like Jesus as a rabbi, are men only. Women are not allowed to sit and listen to the teacher. Remember, in the miracle of the feeding of 5,000, what is counted there are the 5,000 men. Women are not included. Children are not included. So you women are not included in the counting. Kung sa Bisaya pa, pakapindra mo sa hulbot-hulbot. Wag mo'y abot, hindi ka kasama sa bilanan. Meaning, your social status is lower. You are not important and you do not deserve to sit and learn from a teacher. And so, with that in mind, the context, okay, you can imagine how scandalous it is for Mary to sit at the foot of Jesus. Okay? So, ang dami talaga mga marites nakarinig lang ng kalabog. Baka nahulog na ang lechon. Ang mga mata ka agad. Kayo talaga. Tingin dito. Naligo pa naman talaga ako. So, going back to that concept, you can just imagine how worried Martha was. So she approached Jesus to pretend, no? Just to let Jesus tell Mary to leave because she was in a position that is forbidden. She is a woman and yet she sat there with the men. No? Ang isip siguro ni Martha, ito talaga si maharap talaga ito si Mary. Sumasali sa mga lalaki. Alright? Pero, what did Jesus say? Jesus said, but the Lord answered her, Martha, Martha. So this is one of those responses where Jesus mentioned the name of Martha twice. So, sino namang gumagawa nun? If you are close with someone, you can say that to someone who are close to you. So, this signifies the closeness of Jesus with the sisters, especially also with Martha and Lazarus. And he said, Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things. And he continued, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her. So Mary has chosen the better portion. So, pinapaboran ni Jesus si Mary. So saying she has chosen the better portion na hindi siya tumulong kay Martha na magtrabaho, mag-serve. But what Jesus was actually doing are 2 points. First, Jesus is saying that Mary has chosen the better part. Jesus was challenging the social norms of that time. Jesus was challenging the golf, the gentleman only, ladies forbidden. No, he was saying, no, I do not agree with that social norm. For me, even women can sit and learn with me. No, women for me can listen and learn from a teacher. So, Jesus was trying to challenge the social norm of that time. Second, Jesus also is trying to say, there's nothing wrong with working so hard. There's nothing wrong with Martha serving the people. But before you go on working, serving, you should spend time to listen first before taking any action. Anong sabi ni you'll say, listen to the voice in my heart, a melody, a start that I can complete. Listen. Oh, hanggang doon lang muna. So, why? Why is it important to listen? People these days are so distracted with so many things. Okay? There are so many things that worries us, that makes us anxious. Ang daming nagpapabisi sa atin. Okay? There are so many distractions, there are so many noise around us that we sometimes forget, no, to sit at the foot of Jesus and try to listen. No? So pray first before making any action. Pray for guidance. Pray for God's blessings. Pray for God's sustenance. Okay? It's so unfortunate that these days people find it hard to listen. Everybody wants to talk. Okay? Or everybody gets distracted with a lot of things. One perfect example, when you go to a restaurant, you will see a whole family. But are they talking to each other? No. Are they listening to each other? No. Someone is talking and then the person is on their phone. Like, okay, sige. Nakikinig ako, tapos nasa gadget. How is that listening? O ngayon, I'm preaching. Ang dami nasa kanilang gadget. Are you listening?
Yes.
Binibidyo namin, Father. Sana mag-viral. So, but going to the point of Jesus, no? Mary has chosen the better part. Why? Because there's no other more important than spending time listening to Him, the one who created everything, the source of our blessings, the source of our gifts. No? Before we take action, before we make decisions, and before we make ourselves busy, we need to sit down and listen. And as we listen, for sure, He will guide us on the right thing to do. And just this morning, I know a lot of you are busy. Si Ate Beth, Kuya Dante, Diyos ko, ilang calories ang na-burn nila. No? Just for you to sit comfortably, just for us to have this altar, just for us to have a projector and all this stuff, no? So that you can listen more comfortably. So let's thank Father Ate Beth, Kuya Dante, and all those FCA staff who prepared this place. And I'm sure a lot of you are busy also preparing the food for after this Mass. Yung mga Bisaya na nangolekta para sa lechon. Maraming salamat. And I hope, no, you're not just busy. Before you got busy, no, you sat at the foot of Jesus and try to
Listen.
Amen.
Amen.
Let us all stand up and let us all together confess our